Alright, today we're doing the Fern Loop here in Mena, Arkansas. I've never actually done it. It's supposed to be a pretty good little walk, so we will find out. This area is mostly populated by a loblolly pine, which is that guy right there in the foreground. They are a sparsely vegetated pine, mostly centered at the top to midsection of the tree. And, as with all pines, they are found most North America. You can use the needles for tea. They actually make a really good tea. The inside of the bark, right underneath where the bark is, the white spot, you can actually eat that for a little bit of nutrients. Pine sap, once it congeals, is actually a really good fire starter as well. Oh no. Oh, come on, little guy. Come on. Come on. It's kind of raining out here, and it looks like this butterfly can't fly. I can't reach him in there. Poor guy. Hopefully his wings will dry out. So this particular trail runs adjacent to what's called the Carriage Trail. In the early 1900s, 1908 I believe, don't quote me on that, that trail was designated and built by the citizens of Mena, Arkansas as a scenic route from what was then Main Street to the courthouse. It's now become overgrown, vegetated, and is now a part of this trail complex. A lot of this vegetation has grown up just within the last 100 years, as a lot of this particular area that I'm hiking today was a fruit tree grove that this gentleman had designated in the early 1900s. In case you didn't catch earlier when I said it was raining, it's raining pretty good, and if you heard that thunder just now, it sounds like another storm system is rolling in. I will say one thing, even though it sucks to be wet while you're hiking, it's really good to not have bugs all in your face. The only big issue I've had to worry about out here is the spiders. You keep a good little stick, kind of swat away where you think the spiders might be. He can make more web. If you kill him, he can't make more spider. Much of this complex is on the outskirts of the Ouachita National Forest, which spreads from the western side of Arkansas on into the eastern and a little bit of the northeastern part of Oklahoma. The mountain range for which it's known, which also shares its name with a First Nations people, the Ouachita, runs from Mena, Arkansas to Atoka, Oklahoma. Not being much of a mountain range, the peaks don't go any higher than 5,000 feet elevation. And here we get a little break. What might look like nothing to you is actually a part of that original carriage trail. This is what early 19th century Mina inns, I don't know what to call them exactly, would have ridden on when they had the want to. Now mind you, my camera skills are not the best, and this virtual hike is not any replacement for the real thing. As I said in a previous video, getting outside and doing things is really the best cure-all for any depression or anxiety that you might have. If you can get out and walk, I suggest you do it. Not much of a hike for my skill level, but still really pretty. All you've got all the way around are just trees. Now earlier I mentioned those loblolly pines, but we also have different types of ferns. Birch grows out here, as well as cedar, and a few other varieties.